Hello everyone, I'm Tom64, and welcome to the HellfireComms playthrough of Splatoon. I have been playing the heck out of the most recent game in the series, Splatoon Raiders, and I gotta say, it made me a little nostalgic, so I figured enough time has passed since myself, Flame, and Volkamar recorded the previous HFC playthrough of Splatoon, that I could go back and do it solo, and then maybe we could finally get the second and third games on the channel, and maybe Raiders as well. So let's begin. This game may contain product placement and advertising. Now, I would say the girl is more iconic. I typically play as the boy. For this playthrough, we're going to go with Inkling Girl. Yeah, get a little bit of red in that pigment. And, like, magenta eyes. That is a good look. So what is Splatoon? It's essentially a third-person shooter. You ink, and then you think. Hey you! Yeah, you! Wanna be the freshest squid on the block? Learn some funky fresh moves on the way to Inkopolis. Shoot ink with ZR. Now, I typically don't use gyro. I'm more of a stick slob, as it were. We'll see how we go. So far, so good. Reset the camera. There we go. Bah. It's all coming back to me. It'll be better once I don't have to tilt this thick frigger of a Wii U gamepad. There we go. Nicely done. Go underneath. Don't stand in enemy paint. It won't end well for you. That guy was original Star Walker coded. Let's not mix the streams here, Tom. Nice. Yeah, I think it's safe to say I've still got it, chat. And there we go, tutorial done. Well, I say tutorial done. The entire story mode is essentially preparation for when you go online. It gets you to grips with different weapon types, you know, different level layouts and whatnot. It's just a really ingenious way, for lack of a better word, to get players in the right mindset to, you know, multiplayer it up. Ah, home. Hold on to your tentacles. It's Inkopolis news time. Ooh, newsflash, newsflash. What is it? What is it? Inkopolis' Great Zapfish has vanished. Wait, seriously? I'm not a voice actor, in case you can't tell. If it doesn't get found, are we gonna be out of power? Oh, I'm sure it will be fine. Hopefully. I wonder if it has anything to do with that UFO crash. Sounds likely to me. Well, that's all for now. Until next time, folks. Stay fresh. They're the Squid Sisters. They're the idols for the group. Welcome to Inkopolis. This is the plaza, where the freshest guys and gals come to hang out. Every day you can find people here enjoying their favourite pastimes. Battling. The huge building in front of you is Inkopolis Tower. It's the city's most famous landmark. There's a lobby on the ground floor of Inkopolis Tower for online battles. This is the Booyah base, a shopping mall for all your Inkling needs. You can buy all kinds of fresh gear and weapons to use in battle. But be careful, the staff in the shops can be pretty snobby. And they won't serve you if they don't think you're cool enough. God, mood. On the first floor of that building over there is the Battle Dojo. Here you can sharpen your skills by battling one-on-one against a friend. I don't think I ever used that. You might want to steer clear of that back alley. Smells a little fishy. And next... Huh? Who's that strange old guy? He seems a bit shady. The kind of guy who will get you mixed up in something dangerous. Anyway, why don't you just head on over to the lobby in Incopoulos Tower? That's where you can get battling. Okay, can I access the pause menu yet? Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know how to get to options, per se. I guess we're just going to stick with gyro for now. Why, hello. Man, do I love bespoke single-player campaigns. The Octarians are coming! Ah! I'm sorry, I lost my cool for a moment there. I'm Captain Cuttlefish, leader of the legendary Squid Beaks platoon. That look in your eyes, I've been waiting for a young'un like you. The Great Zapfish that powers Incopoulos has vanished. And though nobody will believe me, it's the work of Octarians. They're after revenge for their defeat in the war 100 years ago. I was keeping a watchful eye on them myself, of course. But they stole the Great Zapfish from right under my nose. Please, you must help me recover the Great Zapfish. I'll take your silence to mean, yes, of course I'll help. Starting today, you are Agent Free of the new Squid Beaks platoon. Cool fit. Take this hero suit. It will help you withstand their ink. What a perfect fit for a hand-me-down from Agents 1 and 2. Now let's go beat those nasty Octarians. I'm counting on you. So yeah, they're the enemies. Shoot ink to uncover entrances. I see. Alright, chat. Let's get cracking. Things are going to start out pretty simply here. You know, you're not going up against bosses right away. You're just learning how to fight. That's fine. It's all good. You know, I actually, between takes, tested playing without motion controls. And I gotta be honest, I prefer it with motion controls for Splatoon 1. I didn't actually need it in Raiders. But here, I don't know, I guess the game just plays best with it. It's nice that they give you the option to turn it off, though. Nice. Don't worry, I will keep an eye out for the sunken scrolls. First one isn't coming up for a hot minute, I don't think. I don't know what I was expecting. There we go. Distract them with a bomb. A bomb? Why not? You were just asleep at the wheel, my dude. That one can't even be blamed on me. Okay, the first sunken scroll is up there. That I remember. This is nothing compared to some of the raids I've been doing in Raiders, and I promise I'll shut up about that soon, but, you know, it's the game I've been playing most recently. That's typically how my brain tends to work when it comes to yapping, you know? Just made it. Very nice. So there's one of these per level, I'm pretty sure. And they basically give you background lore for the world of Splatoon. Didn't even need to do that. Just disrespect, really. Always keep swimming. Because apparently they can't see you when you're in the ink, which I find a little bit funny, but whatever. Now, I'm not going to claim to be an expert in this. You guys may have watched the original Splatoon playthrough. I am mid at best. There may be some deaths, but hopefully we'll have more laughs along the way. Sure, I'll take a key. Why not? Really, guys? I mean, what were you expecting, honestly? Don't worry, my hubris will come back to bite me. We got that Zapfish, and we got a bonus. I think for wearing armor when we finish the level, but don't quote me on that. That's how I read that scenario. Since time immemorial, a rare type of electric catfish known as the Zapfish has been prized by Inkling society as a source of energy. In fact, the entire city of Inkopolis is powered by a single 100-year-old Great Zapfish. Good lord. Let's see, what else we got here? Probably best not to fall down, though. Lair of the Octoballs. I'm sure that's delicious IRL, but here it's dangerous. I don't know what that was, I just inked first and then thinked later. Come on down, lads. Lol. Now, I won't need to slow down for the first world or so, because I have those sunken scrolls memorized. It's for the later levels I'll have to worry. Yes, here we go. Just make sure I'm not missing anything here. Very good. Submerge them in ink, Tom. Job's a good un. They're pretty hardy. A sucker fish. Give it something to paint, I guess. Now, if we bother to look down here, there's the sunken scroll. It's not exactly a speed run. It's like some kind of playthrough, you know? Make sure the path is connected. Keep them submerged. They won't know what's hidden. I'll take that. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like they can go up there. Nice. Oh, it is nice to be playing this again. You need a shot of nostalgia every once in a while, you know? Oh, he just flew directly off the ledge. That was pretty cool. Now, if memory serves... Oh, you cheeky bastards. Yep, I knew it. Not catching me with the same tricks twice. Even if it is like 14 years between the tricks. I see you. Lol. Just make sure it's all nicely inked. There we go. If I ink multiple paths, it will have no idea where to go. And there we go. Splat your way to... something. Lair of the Octoballs. We Octarians dwell in a world deep underground. The individual caves in which we live are connected by a network of transport devices known as kettles. Wow, so that's how our home works. I guess the enemy side has to have lore as well. Rise of the Octocopters. Ooh, I love colour contrast, chat. I guess these are the Octocopters. They remind me of Headpool, which is just Deadpool as a head. Teaching you how to jump. Seriously, guys, find a better enemy to send against me. I've seen stuff that will make you ink yourself. I guess they'll save that for later Splatoon games. There we go. I think for the majority of this you use the little blaster. Which is fine with me, because that's my weapon of choice for the most part. I see him, don't worry. Booyah. There's the scroll. Bada bing. Really, guys? It's fine. Wait until the Octolings show up, and then all my hubris and bravado will come back to bite me in the arse. Nope. I don't know what I expected. There we go, 3 levels done. I love jumping into the little zapling. It just feels right. This appears to be a machine designed for Octarians to ride, but there is nothing inside. The big question then, how does it move? Perhaps the Octarians are able to power it through hard work and willpower alone? That can't be right. The Zapfish's power has opened up the boss kettle. the mighty Octostomp. But before we go in, let's upgrade our tank capacity. Very cool. Now, the bosses in Splatoon, for the most part, aren't very hard, at least the ones in the first game. But they can catch you off guard. I'm going to try to not let that happen. And yes, there is a sunken scroll to be found here. I think it just pops up whenever you beat the boss. Yeah, there we go. First one's easy, they get harder. Now he's broken off some of the panels. Give yourself a little bit of out here. Here we go. Go up as fast as you can. I remember this third one being a little bit tricky, so you'll forgive me if it takes a try or two. I just get well out of the way there. Ooh, I almost got it on the first try there. Very cool. Nice. Two tries, baby. So yeah, much like Donkey Kong Bonanza, bosses aren't really that tricky, but they're fun. It would be nice to have, like, hard mode versions of them, you know? See, there's the sunken scroll. And you actually have to attack this before you can pick it up. A little bit of a fail-safe for if you don't see the sunken scroll right away. Alas, to think that even they have great octo weapons on their side. At any rate, excellent work, Agent 3. Keep it up. It's still a long road to the Great Zapfish. Anti-Octopus weapon prototypes. Designer, Amoni Schellendorf. Ammo Knights, Booyah Base Inkopolis. 1-1-1. Interesting. And that shorts that out, yeah. The way is open. The area gate has opened. Let us proceed to the next area. Gotta ink it first, Tom. Always getting ahead of yourself.